everyone. Guess what? Today we are coming to have shortbread, but the shortbread that I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna shape it like the normal shortbread. It's being short and having all this fork piercing in it, but I am just going to be creative with it. So what I'm just gonna do is to have my butter. You can see it is very soft, super soft. You can use that. This is the European type of butter. It has high percentage of fat in it and very little amount of water in it. So that is what we'll be using, and that's what we'll be mixing the vanilla with. So this is going to go down into our mixer, and then that is half teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I'm just gonna pour that into it. I need to get my paddle and mix all this together. We are not going to do a lot of mixing with all this because you don't want to pump a lot of air in what you're doing. So we're gonna do this, and then we have our confectioner salt and our flour in there. Okay. Okay, get serious, man. Confectioner you're seeing here is just a half cup of that, and some people also call the confectioner the powdered sugar, so you can go ahead and add that as well. Getting all my sugar up. I can live in. Okay, so as I have this here, I'm just gonna go ahead and add the salt, but I would like this to break down a little. Then I just go ahead and add my salt to it, so just taking its time for it to do its thing. I like you to see every step of the way to see how it's looking. You can just go ahead and scrape the sides of it, and then you can just go ahead and add your salt. I'm just gonna add my salt to it, and then I scrape the side of it and ensure that everything goes down with it and it's well mixed. By the way, the amount of salt that was in is half teaspoon of salt. Now I'm just gonna have my flour, and that is 1.5 cup of flour. As you can see, I just went ahead to sieve everything. I'm just saying you can see because of how it's mounted up. But yes, you just want to go ahead and do that. And some people also prefer to use it that way, but you just want to maybe fluff it so that you don't have too much flour going in. Also going to have a different texture. Perfectly perfect. I like how it's looking, everything coming together, and I'm just gonna go ahead and chill this. Everything in my plastic wrap, and yeah, go ahead and refrigerate it. So now our batter is in the fridge. All what we need to do is to wait an hour, then we start cutting them. As simple as that. I have something on the surface of it. Yep. You don't want it sticking. So you also want to have some here. And on the side, I'm just gonna, bring this and have this little here to mold and start shaping them. There you go. I'm doing your own thing on the side. So I'm very super sure that it's not sticking, but if you think yours is gonna stick, just scrape beneath it to be sure it doesn't get stuck. Okay, so I am just gonna cut everything out before I start removing them, and I am using the star shape. It depends on you which one you want to use. Just go ahead and use it. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit. This. Aha! Gotcha. Okay. There you go. Yep. I don't want the excess. There you go. And there you are. Just gonna go ahead and regroup. I'm just gonna shape again. I'm just gonna divide it like how I did earlier. Not so hard on the surface. I keep saying that because you need to know that when you're very hard on the surface, it's going to break the surface, and you don't want that. So as you roll one side, and just move again to the other side to get that smooth surface. In fact, we are trying our best to get a 50 stage. So as you can see, we already have 6 here. How many more to go? 44. I'm kidding, by the way. I only baked my shortbread for 10 minutes and it is looking good. All what you need to check mostly is to see whether the sides are getting brown, and that is where you know that it is ready. You want to have them on a cooling rack for it to rest and sit for some time, and you now start eating them. You wait for the result. Yes, this is all what I'm talking about. All looking buttery and melt in your mouth. Oh my, it is super good. To the new members to this channel, I really want to say Akoaba. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel, and also to the already existing members. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Do have a wonderful day.